I joined the company straight out of college and started in the marketing department, and over the last 24 years have been very fortunate to have a variety of sales, marketing, quality, business development, and strategy roles.
Of those roles, and I assume you probably had quite a few different managers, who do you think was the most influential in getting you to where you are today?
I have been, obviously worked for a lot of managers throughout all those years and had some great mentors along the way. I think probably the most influential was actually my first boss. When I was starting out as a young college graduate, I didn't have any idea how far I could go or what I wanted to do with my career. And she really was a good role model to understand how far a female could go in what's traditionally a male-dominated industry, as well as really spending the time to mentor me as a young person and understanding what my capabilities were and not to sell myself short. I think that the leadership skills or the skills that it takes to make a successful leader are the same for men and women. I think sometimes we confuse skills with leadership styles. And I definitely think that in many cases, a lot of times what is seen as positive attributes in a male executive or leader can sometimes be seen as overbearing or a drawback for a female. So getting kind of that more of a gender equality in terms of our personal communication styles and how the perception works is very important.
So I know that you've been with Cummins for quite some time now in a variety of different roles, but what do you consider to be one of the most challenging times of your career at Cummins?
I would say the last 12 to 18 months have been a very challenging time for me personally, as well as many in our organization. Cummins has undergone the largest reorganization that we have in our almost 95-year history, which impacted a very large percentage of our employees. So just managing through that change, and more importantly, leading through that change. And I took on a new role in a new business unit and creating a new team, but also helping the broader organization get through. There's a lot of personal fear and that comes along with something like that when you go through that big of a reorganization. But change is good. The company is definitely in a stronger position than we are today to capitalize on future growth opportunities.
What do you think could be done to help women become more successful in their professional career?
I think that intervention early on, like I shared my story earlier, to help people understand that they can break out of kind of the entry-level roles that a lot of people think they've succeeded if they get, or women do. Having people really do some introspection on what type of work do they enjoy and what are they good at naturally, and how can they develop those skills. And I think for a lot of women, unlike most of our male counterparts, women are not as comfortable setting a career goal for themselves and talking about it and making them happen. So if you're not going to be out there making that known to others, people are not really going to do it for you. So first finding your passion and then finding your voice and helping to make that happen would be very important.
So what do you see as your lasting legacy, either at Cummins or just your career so far? What would you like to leave as Susan Kamitsky's legacy?
I don't know if you'd qualify it as a legacy, but at this stage of my career, I am very interested in helping younger people within the organization find their passion, understand how to be successful in their career, and really to leverage their skills and talents and things that they enjoy doing, and understand how to make that into a successful career path.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. Really appreciate you coming in and sharing some insight about your impressive career.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.